All right, we are back. Peanut Gallery, away take it.
Well, the first thing we must address, it happened earlier today, and I sent the picture, but...
Tiger Height was being lazy.
Yes, he was being very lazy, but I'm sure all of us have heard that Sabu has passed away today.
Yep.
There is still no reason given for his death. His last match was April 18th, so he was retired for less than a month before he died. So
less than a month.
Something tells me that there must have been something more going on. It wasn't just a natural death, because even if he does retire, he could have still probably survived, because you were still wrestling dangerous matches before this happened. So we don't really know what happened or if it was wrestling related or not. Now,
news might come out while we're recording this, so don't at us. Well, at us in the comments because it helps the video. But this is based on the information that we know as of this very second.
Yes. Extreme Wrestler retires less than a month before he dies. There could be all sorts of speculation. My hope is that it was natural causes, but
at 60?
Yeah,
at 60.
Again,
that's really young.
That's the part that you need to keep in mind. But wait and see. Rip to Sabu.
Yep.
Bea Priestley came back to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
No, now to my knowledge,
she's I guess she went back to Stardom-esque sort of, the relationship.
Japan.
Between,
Bea Priestley really got her start in Japan as a prominent women's wrestler, so she returned in some way. This was at the Resurgence event.
It was.
I don't remember. It's somewhere in the United States.
Yeah, it was in Ontario, California. So this was at Resurgence. Two major things happened. Bea Priestley came back. Blair Davenport is dead, and we have.
Oh, I was like, wait.
No. Blair Davenport, the name is dead.
Yes.
Long live Bea Priestley. And AZM won the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's Champion, which
she did not pin Mercedes.
No,
Mercedes was not involved in this decision.
No, she was not. But
fucking
Mercedes Hogan still thinks it was a crapshoot.
That's so dumb.
I know. There is no stopping the Mercedes Mone Hogan.
There has to be a point in time when you're going to have to get pinned, because at this point it's getting silly.
It is. Darby Allin made a world record. He did a kickflip on a skateboard at an elevation of 20,958 feet above sea level.
That's crazy.
And I don't know why he took a skateboard up with him, but that is just in vogue for this.
You know what? It's kind of his style. I dig it. You know what? Live your life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it personally, but you know what? I'm not him and he's not me.
Right.
It's fine. I think it's cool. I'm hoping that he is having fun.
So Steve Mongo McMichael, who died last month of complications from ALS, who was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He is going to be honored at Beach Break.
Well, yeah, because it's in Chicago and he was a Bear.
Yep, and he also Ric Flair is going to be there as well.
Well, yeah, because they had a good relationship.
Yep, and that's all I have to say about that. Cool beans. Rey Mysterio is making his appearances over in AAA now.
He had successful, I think it was an abdominal surgery of some kind. That's why he was taken out, because he tore something in his abdomen.
But anyway, so we're starting to see WWE kind of not infiltrate, but garner their influence into the AAA sphere.
You can't get any more influential than Rey goddamn Mysterio.
Now, Rey Mysterio did wrestle in AAA.
He did.
So, yeah, we're going to expect to see a lot more AAA characters or ex-AAA characters performing over there from the WWE sphere.
Oh, yeah. And
it's just going to happen.
It's not also that Rey Mysterio, outside of maybe El Santo and Blue Demon, is one of the most famous luchadors ever.
Right.
Period.
Speaking of WWE wrestlers going to AAA, the Los Garza are going to AAA's upcoming Triple Mania Regia event in June. So we're gonna just see a lot of this. Just expect a very lucha summer for WWE.
It's gonna be awesome. This team is so good. I love Los Garzas.
They are. So Titus O'Neil is going to star in Bravo's upcoming reality dating series King's Court.
Okay, I have I don't know.
You know what? It's a reality TV show about dating. So that's pretty much...
It's a reality TV show about dating, or is it a dating reality show?
I think it's a dating reality show.
Like they're judges?
No. I think it's like The Bachelor. Kind of sort of thing. Yeah.
I guess Bachelor with black people? I don't know.
I don't know. All I know is that he's going to be on Bravo, and a lot of eyes are going to be watching the product.
Bravo hits a lot of markets. That's the thing.
Yes, it does. So in the WWE sphere, obviously we talked about Triple A's ownership, or WWE's ownership stake in Triple A. This all came out kind of with their first quarter financials. So they generate $251.6 million in media rights and content, $76.3 million in live events hospitality, $25.5 million for partnerships and marketing, and then $38 million in consumer products.
You did terrible about that introduction. This is based off of the Q1 financial call that was released on Thursday.
Yes. There was also an interesting legal cost of $3.5 million, and this was about the antitrust lawsuits and then personal payments agreed upon by Mr. McMahon.
That was it?
Mm-hmm. $3.5 million.
That I don't know why I expected more. I expected almost double that.
No,
that's weird.
Yeah. Again, this is probably an ongoing thing, but it was noted that was how much is going towards all the litigation that's happening behind the scenes.
I mean, 3 whatever million dollars. That's a lot of money, but I just was like in my head, I'm like, this is going to be almost reaching 10 million.
Oh yeah,
but it's like only 3. Geez, man, they got off with a fucking steal.
Yeah, well, again, because I think they're going more after like Vince himself and not necessarily the company, but WWE is paying for some of Vince's bills.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's a clause within him being let go that there's going to be some sort of
Because he also
attachment.
still holds like 5% of the shares.
He does,
I think, as well. So.
Yeah, he does.
That's interesting. Anyways, so the Evolve belts. This is kind of how it's going to be, I guess, decided. So for the Evolve Women's Championship, it's going to be a Fatal 4 elimination match, which is scheduled for the May 28th, 2025 episode of WWE Evolved. The confirmed participants are Wendy Chu, Callie Armstrong, and Kendall Gray. Okay. The inaugural men's champion is going to be a Fatal 4-way elimination match on the June 4th, 2025 episode of Evolve. So there is only one announced participant in that, and that's going to be Sean Legacy. And again, this is separate from the ID championships. I'm not sure why, but that's
because Evolve is its own little
its own little TV show.
Like ID is the highlight of indie wrestlers. Mm-hmm. Evolve is almost what Level Up was to NXT.
Yeah.
It's just like a brand that they know.
Yeah. So that's pretty much all that we've got. There's nothing more to report here. But yeah, the big one was obviously Sabu's untimely death.
So literally not even 6 hours ago.
Right.
So when we come back, we're going to be talking about the good and the bad of Backlash.
Yes.